Chapter 15, Episode 3. The first few visits to the Children's Center were a little awkward. Sarah thought she should try to be an authority figure. A young boy had cured her of the idea. He obviously didn't want or need an authority figure. After the first week, Sarah decided to just be available. That seemed to be the best bet. Sarah wasn't the only one doing time instead of a fine. There was a top-heavy, friendly young man in the weight room who was working off his hours for a petty crime. He was friendly and helpful. He was easy to talk to, and the kids liked him. He was studying Scatology, the science of shit. Apparently, you could learn a lot from shit. He explained to Sarah a little as he changed weights on a bar. Sarah couldn't do much with weights while still in a wheelchair, but she did play a bit with dumbbells. No one seemed to care where she went. Her job was just to be there. She visited the pool each day she was there, but spent most of her time in the games room listening to kids explain things to her. The one game she could play was air hockey. She was playing air hockey when her parole officer came in. The parole officer was shy and quiet. It was her job to check on Zara. She preferred to visit Zara at her workplace rather than have Zara come to the police station. Many parole officers did the same with criminals that were working off community service hours. At the end of the air hockey game, which she had won figuring she did not want to patronize her opponents by letting them win, she plopped back down on her chair. "How's it going, Zara?" "Pretty good. It's nice to be able to almost stand up again." "How do you feel about working here?" "I like it. The kids are great. I feel more like they are helping me than the other way around. They are very willing to explain things to me. They seem to like you." Kids are like that. Not to everyone. To anyone who comes here more than 3 times. As far as I can tell from my short time here, all you need to do is pay attention to the kids. That's all they really ask for. Sarah smiled at the parole officer. "I'm glad to hear you are getting on. I'll come in sometime to see how you are doing." Denise smiled and said goodbye. She knew there was nothing she could tell Zara. Don't steal cars, but that was hardly news. She was happy to leave Zara to her own devices and go drink a coffee and write something in her report. Zara is a nice girl. The kids like her. She likes the kids. She will likely find her place in society. That kind of filler.